Hello all, we are here to review Severance Season 2. Season 2.
That's pretty good.
And more.
Yeah.
Yeah, guys. Hey, welcome back to the Small Time Critics podcast. I'm one third of the Small Time Critics. My name is Moe.
Mohammed Hashi.
And like I said a few seconds ago, we're here to review Severance Season 2. Apple TV show, hit show, I would say.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
It's a hit show, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just us two for now.
Because our brother's late.
He is late, but he's also late to the Severance party too, so it doesn't really matter. So it's fine. But yeah, me and Hashi can handle this, I think.
Yes, we can.
I think we'll just get into spoilers immediately anyway.
Yep.
But guys, please make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Hit the bell so you know when the videos are uploaded from our channel. Engage with us if you don't mind. You know what I'm saying? It would really help out. And the socials as well. We need those likes and those comments rolling in. You know what I mean? If you like movies, TV shows, subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Hashi, I only started my Severance journey very recently.
I know.
Like very, very recently, bro. I went on kind of a binge.
Yeah.
This show's great. This show is great, man.
Yeah.
The mystery, the tension,
Yep.
like
The filmmaking.
yeah, man. It's the acting, like
Yes.
it's truly like it is a fantastic show. Now I get the hype.
Yeah.
I don't get how people were saying like, oh, after the first season, it's one of the best shows ever. Because after I finished season 1, I was like, this is good, but it's the building blocks.
I
Do you know what I
agree,
mean?
I agree, I
We're
agree.
getting there, like
I agree.
but it's just not yet. But yeah, man, 2 back-to-back seasons that are just really great TV. Apple TV have been kind of killing it with the
Yeah.
shows recently.
Yeah, bro.
Even though I've heard that they're losing quite a bit of money on that. Not overall, but you know,
Yeah.
just Apple TV. They don't really market much.
They don't market much again. Like they got a Seth Rogen show coming out.
Yeah, the
Which
studio.
I recently got screeners for, and again,
Yeah.
I think that's literally coming out in like a week's time. Nobody knows.
But I mean, they've had like really good critically acclaimed shows. Like even like if maybe one of us don't like them,
Yeah.
critically they're good. Like Shrinking and Ted Lasso and Silo and do you know what I mean?
Yes.
All of
Yeah,
these shows. There's so
true.
many.
It's true.
The first like proper bit
Slow
of
Horses.
Slow Horses, yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
Bad Monkey, I loved.
Oh
as
yeah,
well.
yeah.
Yeah.
Pachinko, all of these
Yeah.
shows. I think the first bit of proper marketing I saw was for this one. Remember they went to the train station?
Yes.
I think it was in London, right?
No, it was.
Oh, was it New York? Sorry.
Yeah, it was Grand
Central Station, yeah, I don't know, I thought London. And they were acting like they were in the office and
Yeah,
whatnot.
yeah.
I thought that was really creative. That was cool. And they
Very
had the
cool.
actors there as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's just get into Hash, what do you think, man?
Fantastic season television. And to be fair, we are in a year of some outstanding TV. Like we've got.
You mean so far?
Yeah, so far we've got like White Lotus, Paradise, Invincible. This
Adolescence.
Adolescence, which we're going to be reviewing very soon.
Yeah.
Just some outstanding TV. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We were told to survive till 25 in regards to movies. Movies haven't.
I
been
think you
hitting-
were telling us that.
Yeah, I was telling that. It was me. It was me. It was me. You're right. It was me. Yeah, but we've had like an incredible TV run right now. It's actually outstanding, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And this season, for me, season 1 was fantastic
Yeah.
up until the last two episodes, which I didn't really connect with. To be honest with you, it gave me the cliffhanger for what was season 2, i.e., trying to get Gemma back.
Yep.
You know what I mean, from Marquez.
Yep.
But this has given me everything and more, man. Oh my god! Like from the first episode, like some standard episodes for me, I want to say are the first episode 4, and episode 7, and episode 9 and 10.
Oh, it's going to be hard for me to pinpoint
You know what I mean?
the episode.
For me, the worst
honestly.
episode was the Patricia Arquette episode.
Yeah.
That kind of standalone.
But
episode.
even that wasn't terrible in terms of like learning what she's.
Yes, it was a very short episode, like 37 minutes for a reason.
Yeah, but you learned a lot about her.
You learn a lot about her.
And
You know what I
that
mean? Which is an
was-
important story.
Yeah, and honestly, that was the point of the show when I was like, oh my god, we haven't seen her. Is she even
Yes.
coming back in this season?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So,
Yeah.
yeah, you're right.
Great point. But like what I loved is everything that was set up was given the payoff that it needed and deserved. You know what I'm saying? Everything.
While also having more questions that need to be answered.
Yes.
We still have things
Yeah.
that need to be
Yeah.
answered.
Yeah.
It's insane.
It's crazy. And I think what this show does in regards to talking about like oneself and kind of if your interior self is cheating, like if the innie is doing something against the outy's wishes,
Yeah.
is that a betrayal
Right.
of the person kind of thing?
Yeah.
And like obviously we look at Dylan, basically say, yo, you've been cheating with my wife,
Yeah.
but it's yourself.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's crazy things that he's kind of portraying in regards to the human psyche.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And psychology and all these kind of things.
And that the best way they could have done that is with the conversation that Mark was having with
himself.
himself.
By what great acting, by the way.
But just the idea,
nuance.
bro, just the idea of it though.
Yeah.
Just like, hey, just step outside. Listen to what you just said. Come back in. Record. Do you know what I mean? It's crazy. And then the innie, I understood why he had pushback.
Of course.
I get it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So, yeah. And also, our boy Subs, he's kind of my Severance support group.
Yeah.
Me and him, we've been talking after every few episodes, isn't it? And he made a great point that like we're mostly seeing innie Mark, as opposed to outie Mark. So who do we really like root for? Kind of, do we root for both, or is it? Do you feel like you're rooting for one more than the other?
Yes.
That's like it's an interesting point. I never really thought about who I root for more.
So
because in that conversation, in the finale, I wanted outie Mark to come out on top.
Yes.
Because ultimately it's him that lost his wife and whatnot.
Yes.
But then innie Mark is making great points like, why should I trust you? Kind of thing.
100%.
Like, yeah.
But the thing is, the premise of the show, why it works so well, is because you can literally put yourself into it, which is so great. And for me, fundamentally, bro, is the real you is a person outside of work.
Yeah.
You put on a different persona when you're at work. We quite literally code switch. You know what I'm saying? Let's be real. Let's be real, bro. You know what I'm saying? When we're at work, in comparison to the outside self, which is your real self, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And the real Mark, you know what I mean, Mark S, wanted to forget about, the loss of his wife so much, he was willing to kind of sever that while he's at work, so he doesn't have to feel that pain 24/7. You know what I'm saying? So of course, naturally, I'm going to always, you know what I mean, side with the outie, with all outies kind of thing. And what was interesting,
even though we see the innie more.
Yes. What was interesting is the way Dylan's outie was took on and kind of gave the rebuttal back to the innie's resignation. And they're basically saying, yo, F you know what I'm saying, for touching my wife like that. But at the same time, acknowledging the fact that you're everything that like my wife sees, like used to see in me.
You're something I wish I could go back to.
And something I wish I could continue to. But that is life, bro. Life, you know what I mean, will literally chip away at you, bro. And will change you and stuff like that. And I think my mom said this like a long time ago, like when you get married, you change. You fundamentally change from when your wedding day until like 20 years later, you know what I'm saying? You're going to be a different person, you know what I'm saying? Kind of thing. And that's what happened to Dylan. He changed so much where his wife was like, yo, like this is the guy that I used to know, kind of thing, in the Indian and stuff like that. And it's so interesting, the kind of like, all right, is she cheating on me, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, it's
very interesting.
It's weird, isn't it? It's just kind of like, you're cheating, but you're not cheating. Yeah. But it's like, it's I think it's more just emotionally cheating than anything. Like, it's like you connect more to him because of the way he is.
Yep.
It's not too much about the kiss.
Yeah.
Because when we go back home, it's kind of like they're almost miserable.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So it's like, oh my God, he's making her more happy than I am.
Yeah.
So it's not really the physical part of it, is it? So it's like, it's such a weird one. You're battling with yourself.
Yeah.
But it's not really yourself.
Yeah.
It's a completely kind of different person with a different personality. So yeah. And the ring he came up with, so cute, man.
Yeah.
My boy Dylan, man. Glasses always hanging off his nose, bro.
Always.
But yeah, chat to you about Helly.
Helly was very interesting because obviously at the start, once you eventually like, you're thinking, wait, is that Helena or Helly? And that was that kind of thing at the start. And then when you realize, oh my God, it is. And then she quite literally uses the Glasgow block to be able to try and infiltrate them. And then when you have Irving, when you have Irving basically work it out through dreams and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And I was just saying, yo, to Seth, you know what I mean? To Milchek, by the way, Tremaine Tillman as Seth Milchek.
Yeah.
We're going to give him his own little section.
But I got to just, because you just mentioned it, Irving, I have to shout out his character arc. For me personally, it's up there as one of the best.
Yes.
The reason I say that is because
it's a fundamental change. Because he's changed.
Bro, he went from the person that blindly just supported Kier.
Yes.
Just like, hey guys, we got to get the work done. Kier is this, Kier is that, whatnot, yeah? Because you had like Helly, she came on, but she rebelled immediately.
Yes.
You had Mark, where it's just kind of like, I mean, I guess it's weird, but I'm just doing my work. Do you know what I mean? Mysterious and important.
Yes.
And then you had Dylan, who was just like, I'm just good at this.
He's great.
I'm great at this job. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Irving was the only one who blindly just supported. And then doing that 180 to figure out
let's burn his place to the ground.
To figure out who Helena was, is like, it just...
Yeah.
And obviously he's going to play a bigger part in this later on.
Yes.
Like, I don't think him realizing who Helena is has anything to do with it just being him. I think, like, there's something in his past that we don't know.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean? Like, how does he know about the corridor?
Yes.
Was he a past Gemma?
Yes.
Do you know what I mean? Like, was he one that they were experimenting on?
Was he a past Bert? Maybe?
Anything. Yeah.
So he's got a military background, all that kind of stuff.
Right.
No.
Right. Exactly. So, yeah, to me, I've really enjoyed his character arc. And John Turturro, man, he's great. He's top tier in everything he does. Yeah. But
that's Bernie Barnbam from Miller's Crossing to me. You know what I'm saying? Always will be.
Your favorite movie.
Of course, yeah, exactly.
But Helly, I saw people talking about like how her father.
Yeah.
There's like a theory that he wants to swap the two. Did you see that? Because I didn't.
Yeah, I was seeing.
I don't really get their relationship.
It's
does he like her? Does he not like her?
He doesn't like her.
Yeah.
He doesn't like her. For me, he doesn't like her. But is this very interesting? Like,
and he's so creepy, man.
It's so interesting how Helena wants his approval so badly, whereas Helly is like this very like independent. You know what I mean? Like firebrand kind of person.
Well, Helena, I think, is switching a little bit.
You think so?
I think so.
She's got an infatuation for Mark S.
Exactly. And that moment that they had in the retreat, I think really touched her deeply.
Okay. Interesting.
Our boy Subs,
Yeah.
Severance support group, my guy, he seems to think that at the end, that was Helena.
No, that was Helly. No,
you think so? 100%, yeah?
That's wrong. But the thing is, what was great about Helly is that she knows, she's comfortable in herself that for her innie to die, it means nothing because the Helena will always be a supporter of Lumen and stuff like that. So you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So he should be 100% with his wife. You know what I mean? And that's what makes the decision that Mark makes at the end so powerful.
Yeah.
So powerful.
Yeah.
And something I'm not gonna lie to you, but I didn't see coming. I thought ultimately Mark S would kind of like do the right thing and save Gemma, but in his mind, maybe Mark is like, "Yo, she's safe right there."
He did save her technically.
Yeah, he did technically save her, so now I can kind of do my thing.
But where do we go from here? You can't stay in that floor forever.
You can't stay on the 7th floor.
Yeah,
that's the crazy thing.
Right,
like you can't stay on the 7th floor to the point where like it's crazy. Like, what are they gonna do now? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. What's Milchick gonna do now?
Oh, bro, I was hoping that at the end they would just pan back to Milchick and he was just laid out on the floor like a crime scene. Because then they turned around and it's like, F you, Mr. Whatever Dylan said.
Yeah.
You had the whole marching band.
Yeah.
Everyone's ready to rebel.
Yeah.
Like at this point, it's like, hey, we're done with this.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean? So I'm hoping they thumped him up a little bit. But I like Milchick, like you said. He's great as well.
Let's get into Milchick.
Go for it.
Milchick, I think, again, another great character arc.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, the fact that Wong, the little girl. Miss Wong,
yeah.
Like,
who's kind of like the Harmony Cobell in training.
Yes.
Yeah.
The way when she kind of grasped him up with his performance review and like he was told you're saying too many big words and the paperclip thing, that's hilarious.
When he's practicing to say smaller words, I'm just
it's hilarious, bro. It's just hilarious.
The best bit though, he told Mr. Drummond, devour feculence. And I said to myself, did he just say eat shit?
Yeah.
And then he said that means eat shit. I was like, fairs, man. But I thought from that moment he would rebel more.
Yes.
Like, I saw kind of like this, you see the signs a little bit, like even at the beginning of the season when they're not changing his name in the computer.
Yes.
And he's really not liking it. Do you know what I mean? Like, he's not getting that respect he feels he deserves.
Yeah.
So I thought there would be more of a shift, but at the end of it, he's still kind of like, I'm doing everything I can for Lumen.
And also like him coming to terms with his blackness in that world. And those kind of weird kind of AI drawings of Keir as a black man really, really disturbed him.
Bro.
To the point, and I'm not gonna lie, I was
that disturbed me.
I was really disturbed by that kind of thing. So I just found it like just so interesting, man.
He even tried to relate with the only other black person.
Yes.
And then
because the thing is like him using his blackness in the show, i.e. kind of like the dance, because he's such a great dancer.
Oh, that was
like
great,
that.
by the way.
That's great.
That was
you know what I mean? All that
great,
kind of stuff. And that's so good to see. And I just feel like he's grown so much as a character. And him even because he's not a severed person, and him saying like all this stuff that I'm doing, like I have to live with that.
Yeah.
So that's extremely interesting, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But overall, this show, this show, brother, and what's gonna come next, I don't know. And that is so crazy. You know what I'm saying? And for me, the ultimate decision, I was actually in shock.
Which
that
one?
Mark S.
The
did
ending?
That. Yeah, the ending. That he didn't go and save. And
Wait,
save
are you surprised though?
I am surprised.
Really?
I didn't think Mark S. would do that. You know what I'm saying? And again, essentially what it is it's an office romance. Why would you like risk someone's whole entire life, like a whole kind of 360 life outside of these walls, kind of thing? Because what's Mark S.'s overall game plan? Does he think he's going to get out of Lumen, like
I think
in that side of his severed brain kind of thing?
I think it's cross that bridge when we get there. I think that's what it's
This is so interesting.
Because even like she kind of gave him the blessing. It's like, yo, I'm never gonna be me.
Yes,
it's always gonna be her.
Yeah.
Like at the end of the day, like so no matter what. But that's why I kind of like the theory of maybe that was her outie. Yeah. Because then it would make it so much harder to have that separation.
Yeah.
Because if Helena comes on board,
but Helena's not a person who is empathetic. Like,
is that we don't know yet? Is that changing? We really don't know much about Helena.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Also, going to the Chinese shop to link him, that's one thing I didn't understand though. What's the purpose of that?
Yes, and also I was thinking, because I saw a theory about how it was Tifu, which means grandfather, but then Zufu, right?
Yeah.
And then the light was only on Fu in it, whereas father, because one of the main theories is that Helen is pregnant.
Oh,
with Marcus's baby. So
that's another thing I wanted to say before we wrap it up. This is such a testament to how great the writing on the show is. Like,
so good.
I tried my best to. Obviously, I've spoken about Subs a few times. You guys have seen him, by the way.
Yeah,
he's been on the best TV shows of all time episode we had with Ken. But
this might be on his list.
He watches all of like the theories after the episode.
Does he?
Things like that. Yeah, he likes to see like, oh, what is it? Do you know what I mean? Because he has his own theories. And he wants to compare things like that, whatever. But I don't, because I want to be fully surprised.
Yeah.
But he was telling me like before the finale, like there's like 4 major theories that people have, and they're all plausible. And I'm like, that is such a testament to how good the writing is, that you can have so many different theories and so many different ways this can go, that all of them can make sense.
Yes. So
I've heard
a couple, like for example, Helena and Mark are related. I'm not gonna lie to you. Yeah. The logic makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Apparently Colbert, you know what I mean? Could be Mark's mom.
Harmony Corbell?
Yeah.
I'll get out of here.
That's, you know what I mean? Just saying.
I hope it doesn't get too convoluted though. I want it to be
because the way she cares about him, stuff like that, the way she's watching season 1. You know, I remember how she's like taking care of him. You know what I mean? All the cookies.
Yeah, I guess.
You know I mean, come on, Mom.
She's a great actor, by the way.
Yeah, she's great. Patricia Arquette.
Sister of former WCW champion, David Arquette.
There you go, bro.
You know, can't believe David Arquette won a WCW champion.
That's crazy. That's actually mad, you know.
Bro, WCW is dying for those days.
Yeah,
it was in its last legs. But
it really is.
Have you got anything else to say about Severance?
Just an outstanding show. If you haven't watched it already, what are you doing with your life?
Yeah.
And
I came to the party late, so
you came to the party, but again, isn't it great? Like, I feel vindicated. Like when I recommend something, and I say, "Yo, watch it," and you're like, "You're right."
Yeah.
So
you've done it a few times.
I've done it a few times.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're good at that. You're good at that. I appreciate it.
Cool.
Before I go, the kill shot on Mr. Drummond, so creative and so well done.
So well done.
So good, bro.
So well done.
Yeah. And that was like the first time we've seen blood in the whole season. Series, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like, apart from obviously like the brain surgery or things like that.
Yeah.
Like, that's like the only time there was violence, which, I appreciate that. I think there was time for some violence.
Yes, honestly. Definitely.
But yeah, no, everyone working on the show, solid job, man. Amazing stuff.
Everyone.
I've got nothing else to say. You good?
Oh, just because honestly, I wonder where it's gonna rank in the best TV show of the year. Yeah. I really wonder because we've got some incredible stuff coming.
Yeah.
We've got reviews coming next week, stuff like that. Oof.
I don't envy them because the bar is high right now.
So high right now. TV is on one right now.
Yeah.
Man. I want movies to kind of catch up.
Yeah.
If I'm being real.
Yeah.
But yeah, man.
All right, guys, that was our review for Severance season 2. Please get in the comments theories, whatever it is, because I would love to read them. Severance. I would be this guy. He doesn't care. But,
you know, look at his psych. Look at it, ridiculous.
Yeah, that was Triz.
Yeah.
See what he does to me?
Yeah.
I lost.
You just lost it all.
But yeah, guys, like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell so you know when the videos are coming out. Let us know what you think like about Severance season 2, theories, whatever it is, and engage with us. And we'll see you for more reviews soon. Peace.